Good evening. It is July 23rd, 2014. Bench and tricep day. Today is a Wednesday. Usually I would have these kind of date on Thursday, but I'm traveling to Detroit here in actually tomorrow. Not sure how long I'm going to stay, so I'm kind of book up my schedule and my training partner passed on lift with him once I get into the Midwest region. That's Boilermaker country to the university. Have to shift my workout schedule a little bit, but today I actually start with speed deadlift. Learning from watching the film from yesterday, I realized I need to stay a lot tighter. So for speed deadlift today, I focused on being a lot more tight rather than the speed part, I would say. So the speed might be a little slower, but I was a lot more concentrated on the tightness. Also, I think I did all the sets with a both overhand, which I haven't done in a long time. Usually I end up switching over to alternate grip, but maybe with the tightness. Coming in, I had a crazy day of working this week, just cramming a bunch of last minute deal you've in. When people find out I'm going out of town, they like to cram them. Last in, so I was pretty exhausted. I think I came in pretty late to work out too, and I ate maybe 3 hours beforehand. So I wasn't fully fueled up. I had to come in to work out probably like maybe an hour and a half with a meal in. I like to work out fully. I remember I used to puke a lot back in the day, but looking at this, or looking at all the workouts so far, recently, I still like to have a little bit of my tummy. Just working with 290s today. I usually go by the weight with 70% on the working weight of the heavy days, the speed days. It's a lot slower than what my usual speed day would be. Like speed workouts, I would try to get, 2 reps of a 1 max speed. But I'm really liking the tightness that I have on these speed days. Not slacking off, concentrating. Still a good thing. It's hard to concentrate, especially after a hard work day, but I'm liking how it's going so far. Again, I'm deadlifting in the alternate turf area. I don't like doing that a lot. Ground feels really uneven. Look, I'm getting a little tired here, jerking at the end and shaky, but still rolling too bad. But speed deadlift usually, play the bench today, but doesn't really take out too much out of me. It warms up, warms me up a little bit more, which is fine. Yeah, I'm a lot better today. I think that's a lot of weight, so that's it. That's just the speed deadlift. Bench has always been my weakness. I have a fear of benching. I've been dropped on twice with spotters already. So it's pretty much irrational fear. But always a mind block, trying to push myself. Yes, I always come with some kind of excuse. Camera angle here isn't that great. I wanted to get a camera angle to get the arm on my lower back, but it is a small gym and it was actually quite busy when I got here. So this is what I could do. No one's compared the camera yet. People have been eyeing it, but maybe no one says anything. I'll just go along with it. Just warming up with it here. The recent thing I've been concentrating on is trying to tuck my elbows in, and it does help me a lot. I had a couple years back, I did have very severe shoulder pain. Elbow pain was always present, but actually elbow pain disappeared when I stopped doing skull pressure. I used to do a lot of skull pressure. That's still my favorite type of exercise, but my elbows are paying for it. But now that I'm tucking my elbows in, well, I'm not doing skull pressure, so I don't have pain in my elbow, and then I'm going to tuck my elbows in a lot these days. Not as much shoulder pain. One thing I did do for bench is try to get a pause in between every single rep for working set, just in case, well, just to make sure complete control of the bar. Here I'm trying to arch my lower back a little bit more. It's kind of too bad the camera can't capture the sense a lot. And not this set, but the set after. I think my butt might have lifted a little bit, so I wasn't too sure. I wish the camera would have cut it. This is my working set 200. I wanted to get 5, I believe. I think I did get 5. But I don't know if it was all controlled. I think the first 3 was a little rushed. Yeah, I was barely a 5. And then, yeah, from the third one, I think I did start getting a 5. Fourth one, definitely. And then the fifth one, I was really contemplating whether I was doing or not. And then I got it up with the grinder, not too bad. So, after that, I do kind of overload training using the slingshot from Mark Bell. This thing is great, just great. This is what I needed to get over that fear of using a heavier weight. I hate being spotted on the bench too. Maybe it's an ego thing. And this definitely is good rebound. I don't have to get a spotter. I remember the first set was felt really weird, but especially with this, I get a lot more pause in the rep, which I like. Just working through it. So on the 3 rep minimum day of the 5-3-1 windler, I do the 3x5. I do 3 reps of 5 sets of a little heavier weight. Thick fire truck outside right now. I don't know how long the fire trucks, but they're pretty cool, man. Alright, chugging along. I mean, the form was pretty good. One good and bad thing about the slingshot is the elbow placement. It does force your elbows in. At the same time, if you don't concentrate, or if I don't concentrate, it can allow the elbow to go outside and still make it lift, which kind of spoils you. So I try to concentrate on the elbow a lot more, and then the pod. I believe the second to the last set. I mean, they're not always smooth, and I believe this helped me a lot. Getting a lot more volume in, using the weight a lot, and then make the actual bench a lot better. Yep. And today I was really training, like I mentioned. This week I've been on exhausted, so the exploration of the eccentric movement isn't as fast as I like, but just grinding through it, man. I'm just glad I got all the reps I wanted to for the actual working raw bench and But the arc, I do deadlift the day before, so I don't know if that affects the arc, my lower back. I think it does. I feel a lot tighter, but it is what it is. After the slingshot bench, I move on to some dumbbell work. Try to get more balance muscles better than minimum work. Just overall better control. One thing I used to not do with dumbbells was go all the way down, touch my chest. Now, just like the shoulder press, I try to touch my chest a lot with a dumbbell, and I think it's helped me a lot. I did have to drop a lot more weight, but I don't mind doing that. And I usually do 2 sets of flat, and then 2 sets of incline. And I usually aim for the 10 rep range. And for some reason, the incline, I believe, I didn't get a full film of, which is alright. I mean, just lower weight. I think I used 70 pounds for 12 and then 75 for 10. But there were just a month ago I couldn't get all the 10 reps I wanted to, but now I get all the 10 reps plus the self-control, so it's pretty nice. Oops, a little bit of grinder. Got it. And after the incline, I kind of watch the close grip bench. Been a big fan of close grip bench. It helps me with the walkout, which has been my primary problem with the bench. A lot of people that have seen me bench or says I have a chest for it, but I didn't have the tricep for it, which is kind of weird because my triceps used to be really strong. But then I guess it used to be, so maybe it's not so strong anymore. And with the weight, I try to use like 70% of the working weight of the bench press weight. This is also the weight I use for my speed bench too, so. A lot of people say you don't have to go down all the way, but since I'm doing this for the primary purpose of benching, I do go down all the way. I do try to walk down all the way too. And especially if this is a lighter weight, I try to get that groove going, that kind of an arch. Not an arch, but kind of a, when you're benching, it's, to me it looks like it's not curvy, but if I look at it from the side, perpendicular, it should go up and down at a 90 degree to the floor. That's what I've been concentrating on too. And I do 4 sets of these. And just like how on back days or whatsoever, I try to just a lot more volume in the arms. It's a little bit different from bicep. This bicep you don't really use too much in powerlifting. One thing that another thing that does stop me is my muscle endurance is a lot lower. Having said, I used to somehow fat program so that I have a lot of volume in it. So it's a trade-off, I guess. But this kind of training affords me a lot more flexibility in my schedule and my work schedule ability, so working out for the better. Yeah, these went pretty well today. Nothing too much of a grind in the. I just like the form they got today. I don't know if the video can do much justice since it's so much close up. And just like on back day, I do weighted versions. This time I do a weighted dip. Just like the back day, I try to get the 10 reps. If I hit the 10, or if I hit higher than 10 reps, I would go up in weight. and then aim for a total of 35 reps. And my triceps do have a lot more endurance on my, I guess, the upper back. Since I can get, I believe I got 10, 8, no, got 2 10, 8, and a 7 doing these dips. And dips, I think it's one of the best tricep movements. Just yeah, just getting all the compound movements in there. Knocking these out. So next video I'll probably not have so many of these accessory movements. I'll probably concentrate a lot more on just the big movements. Filming wise, in the gym, it's kind of a pain, moving the camera everywhere. And I'll just concentrate on getting good footage for the actual big free lift and probably the speed movement. So that's more like my form day 2. After that, this 4 downs. I do a lot of these 4 downs. I usually about 5 sets, various reps, to the 12 rep range, I believe. I'll just put one clip in here. I think I used 40 pounds here, but I've been more trying to get that muscle endurance. So once I'm actually pressing, I can last the whole time. And kind of a finishing move is stretching out the chest muscles. I've always loved doing flies, but since I've been doing more of a powerlifting movement, there's not many flies involved. But it's still bodybuilding type of training thrown in there, so I think it helps me out. I just like doing it actually. I believe I'll try to hit 15 reps on these guys.